everyone! Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to have an amazing time in Italy without spending too much money. You see, I love to travel slowly and really experience a place, and you can totally do that without breaking the bank. We're going to ditch the tourist traps and find the hidden gems, like those cute little restaurants tucked away on side streets, markets with fresh food and stunning views that don't cost a penny. So get ready to pack your bags and leave your money worries behind. We're about to discover how to enjoy all the magic of Italy without emptying your wallets. Let's go! Okay, budget travelers, let's find you a comfy place to stay after a long day of exploring. Now, you might think Italy is expensive, but trust me, with a few insider tips, you can find charming and affordable places to stay all over the country. First up, hostels. Now, I know what you might be thinking, cramped rooms and not so great bathrooms. But trust me, hostels in Italy have gotten a lot better. Many have private rooms with their own bathrooms, and some even have swimming pools and rooftop terraces. Plus, they're a great way to meet other travelers and share stories over a glass of Italian wine. If you want a real taste of Italian life, try an Agriturismo. These are working farms that offer rooms, often in cute, rustic farmhouses. You'll wake up to the sounds of roosters, enjoy the peace of the countryside, and maybe even help out on the farm if you're feeling adventurous. Another great tip is to stay outside the city centre. I know it's tempting to be right in the middle of everything, but staying a little further out can save you a lot of money. For example, instead of staying in Venice, try Mestre, which is just a short train ride away. You'll find much cheaper places to stay and can easily take a train to see the canals during the day. And hey, for a unique and budget-friendly option, why not stay in a monastery or convent? These places are often surprisingly charming, with simple clean rooms and a peaceful vibe. Just check if they have any rules, like early bedtimes. Finally, remember that timing is key to finding affordable accommodations. Traveling during the off-season, which in Italy is usually between November and March, can mean lower prices and fewer crowds. Plus, you'll see a different side of Italy, maybe with snow on the mountains or cozy Christmas markets. Alright, let's talk about getting to Italy without spending a fortune. I know plane tickets can be pricey, but don't worry, I've got some tricks up my sleeve to help you find those budget-friendly fares. First things first, use flight search engines like Skyscanner or Google Flights. These are your new best friends for finding good deals. Set up price alerts so you'll get an email the moment the price drops on your dates. Remember, being flexible is key. If you can travel on different dates, you're much more likely to find a bargain. Another tip is to fly into big airports like Milan or Rome. These airports usually have more flights and cheaper prices than flying directly to smaller cities. From there, you can easily take a cheap train or bus to your final destination. And speaking of budget airlines, don't be afraid to fly with Ryanair or EasyJet. These airlines often have incredibly low fares, especially if you pack light. Speaking of light, let's talk about luggage. Packing light and sticking to a carry-on bag is one of the easiest ways to save money on flights, especially with budget airlines that charge extra for checked bags. I know it's tempting to pack for every situation, but trust me, you can get by with less than you think. Pack clothes you can mix and match, and remember you can always do laundry if needed. And here's a bonus tip. Consider flying into one city and out of another. This is called an open-jaw flight and can sometimes save you money on transportation because you won't have to travel back to your starting point. Plus, it lets you see more of Italy. 3 Italy on a shoestring-free and low-cost activities. Okay, let's talk about why we're really here, experiencing the magic of Italy. And guess what? You don't need a ton of money to have an amazing time. In fact, some of the best things to do in Italy are absolutely free. Imagine this: walking through ancient ruins like the Colosseum or the Pantheon, tossing a coin into the Trevi Fountain, or being awestruck by the beauty of St. Peter's Basilica. These are experiences that cost nothing but will stay with you forever. And speaking of free, did you know that many of Italy's museums and historical sites are free to enter on the first Sunday of every month? That's right, you can wander through the Uffizi Gallery in Florence or explore the ruins of Pompeii without spending a single euro. Now, if you're looking for a taste of local life and some unique souvenirs, be sure to check out Italy's lively markets. From Florence's San Lorenzo market, packed with leather goods and ceramics, to Venice's Rialto market, where you can find everything from fresh seafood to Murano glass. These markets are a feast for the senses and a chance to haggle for a good deal. For breathtaking views that won't cost a dime, head to Florence's Piazzale Michelangelo. This hilltop square offers panoramic views of the city, especially magical at sunset. Remember, one of the best ways to experience Italy is on foot. So put on your walking shoes and get lost in the maze of streets, discovering hidden squares, cute cafes and unexpected treasures. And hey, if you want to learn more about the history and culture of the places you're visiting, try a free walking tour. These tours are a great way to get your bearings, find hidden gems, and get insider tips from locals. 4. Living the good life on a budget. General hacks for budget travelers. Alright, savvy travelers, let's dive into some general tips that will help you make your money go further and experience Italy like a local. First and foremost, let's talk about language. Now, I'm not saying you need to become fluent in Italian overnight, but learning a few basic phrases can make a big difference. A simple buongiorno when you enter a shop, a heartfelt grazie when someone helps you, or a polite scusi when you need to get past someone will not only make your interactions smoother, but also show locals that you're making an effort. And speaking of connecting with locals, don't be shy about striking up conversations. Italians are generally warm and welcoming people who love to share their culture and recommendations. You might just discover a hidden gem of a restaurant or a local festival you wouldn't have found otherwise. Now, let's talk about food, because no trip to Italy is complete without indulging in the local cuisine. But that doesn't mean you have to empty your wallet at every meal. One of my top tips is to eat lunch out instead of dinner. Many restaurants offer incredibly affordable pranzo or lunch menus, often with multiple courses for a fraction of the price of dinner. And speaking of affordable eats, embrace the street food culture. From steaming slices of pizza, al taglio, to crispy arancini, fried rice balls, to refreshing gelato, street food in Italy is not only delicious but also incredibly budget-friendly. Here's a simple but effective tip: carry a refillable water bottle. Italy has an abundance of public fountains, many of them historic and beautiful, like Rome's iconic Nasoni. Fill up your bottle for free and stay hydrated while exploring. And finally, embrace the art of slow travel. Instead of trying to cram in as much as possible, choose a few destinations that really interest you and spend a little more time in each place. Not only will this save you money on transportation, but it will also allow you to truly immerse yourself in the local culture and create more meaningful memories. Goodbye for now, Italy, until we meet again. So there you have it, fellow travelers. We've explored the ins and outs of experiencing Italy on a budget, from finding affordable places to stay and snagging cheap flights to discovering free and low-cost activities and embracing the local way of life. Remember, traveling on a budget isn't about sacrificing experiences. It's about being resourceful, creative, and open to embracing the unexpected. It's about connecting with locals, savoring simple pleasures, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So, pack your bags, grab your map, and get ready for an unforgettable Italian adventure. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and inspiration. Until next time, ciao!